What's up, guys? So right now I just hiked up this little hill right here. I'm just chilling in the woods. I went for like a little hike slash run. I just wanted to keep my running going since practice starts back in January, or when we get back to school in January. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a pretty good break. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. Looking forward to the new year. And if you celebrate Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, shout out to you out there. But today I wanted to do a different video. I wanted to do more of like, I guess, answering questions kind of video, because a lot of people have questions for me. So yeah, I just thought it would be a good idea, sitting out here in nature, just feeling pretty good out here. Let's get into the question. So the biggest question that I've been asked frequently is, why am I vegan? Well, to answer that question, I first started as a vegetarian my freshman year of high school. And I mainly did it for running. Running is a big part of my life, and I just felt that changing my diet would help me improve. And I mean, it really has helped. I'm a state qualifier. I feel a lot healthier. My attitude has changed. Just my whole outlook on life has changed. And really, my mom is the one who introduced me to the lifestyle. She already knew general knowledge about it, and so I just figured, why not make the jump? And now, nearly 4 years later, I'm fully vegan and I feel great. So all right, moving to the next question. So do I miss meat? No, I don't miss meat at all. At first it was hard, not eating meat. Of course, if you've eaten meat your whole entire life, it is going to be hard. It was definitely a struggle because there's tons of meat surrounding you. You go down the street, there's McDonald's, there's Burger King, there's all sorts of restaurants around you. But since I learned the many alternatives that there are, it wasn't really that hard for me not to miss those certain foods. So the next question is definitely another frequent question I've been asked, is where do I get my protein? Now, there are many sources of protein that you can get while being on a vegan diet. For instance, there's tofu, chickpeas, lentils, beans, spinach. There's just a variety of alternatives to getting the amount of protein that you need. But everyone's body is different, so I would definitely do the research on how much protein that you need. If you want to increase, weight or muscle, definitely do the research on yourself and see how much you need, because like I said, everyone's body is different. But for the most part, there is plenty of sources of protein, so that's definitely something you don't have to worry about. So moving on to the next question, am I always hungry? Now, I definitely eat more than my counterparts do. I can eat, pretty much all day. I feel like I'm always eating, but it's not necessarily because I'm hungry. Vegan diets usually have about half the calories that a diet with meat and dairy do, so you tend to eat more than your counterparts do. But it's not anything it's not because you're starving, you just tend to eat more. And for me, for someone who likes to eat a lot of food all the time, it's definitely good for myself. I mean, you can definitely eat a lot of foods and not really gain any weight. Unhealthy weight at that. And so it's just definitely a very good alternative. You can kind of trick your mind. You might eat a whole bowl of rice and beans, and then later you might eat some bananas and watermelon, and you don't really feel bloated. You don't feel like you're gaining fat necessarily. Just another thing I wanted to add is, as a runner, for me, I eat a lot of carbs, and a lot of times people like to say carbs are your worst enemies. Now for me, for my specific body type and what I do every day, which is running, I need to eat a lot of carbs. So I mainly try to stay away from bread. Bread usually isn't always that great to be eating in the first place. Obviously I love bread, but I try not to eat it as much. I eat a lot of pasta, and it's definitely good for me to run and burn off. So you definitely, like I said, just make sure you do the research on what your body weight is already, and just make sure you plan out accordingly about what you're going to eat, and making sure you get every essential, vitamin, protein, everything that you need for your body. So the next question there is would I go back to eating meat? Now, as of right now, I don't believe I would go back at all. I've learned so much about the diet, and there's so many great benefits to not eating meat or dairy that I don't see a legitimate reason for me going back to eating meat. That's just where I am right now. Now, the final question that there is if I was stranded on a desert island, would I eat meat? Now, this is definitely never going to happen to me. At least I hope not. But, I mean, of course, I would eat something, meaty, if that's what you want to hear. If there was nothing else to eat on the island, You know, I've definitely, surprising as it is, I've been asked this question all the time. You know, people come up with these crazy scenarios to see if I will give in to eating meat. And I mean, obviously I'm not gonna just die because I don't want to eat meat. Like, I'm gonna survive. But like I said, to answer your question, yes, I would. But is it gonna happen? Probably not. So yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's little Q&A today. I just wanted to get closer with you as my subscribers, and I just wanted to answer your frequent questions that you had. But yeah, I'm about to go up this damn hill and go back to my cabin because it is freezing out here, and as I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to rain a little bit, and I'm pretty hungry. But yeah, so like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. It was definitely, you know, fun answering y'all's questions and stuff like that. Definitely feel like we're getting closer, you know, as a little group, as a little squad, whatever you want to call us. But yeah, I will see y'all guys on Monday. I'm gonna post a new video, and I will see y'all guys later. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye for now.